Hey y'all, hey, I'm Ashley and this is for Disney Birds. On this channel, we use a zero-based budget, cash stuffing, and savings challenges to actually make saving fun. Today's video is exciting. We're going to save a lot of money towards our Christmas goals for this year, and time is of the essence. We are working on our Rocks Christmas savings books, Rocks budgets. We've got about $345 to put towards Christmas. So if you want to see what we're able to get accomplished today, go ahead and grab your favorite drink, your favorite snack, and let's get to it. Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a great weekend. I know they're never long enough. Looking towards the next week already. But Christmas is well on its way in our house. We are busy putting up Christmas decorations. We are in November 1st start of Christmas family in this house. So it is definitely becoming Christmassy. And that always makes me happy. Also makes me happy that we were able to put a large amount towards Christmas because we are getting very close. So we have $345 to put towards Christmas today. I mean, it's right there. It is definitely time. We have no time to waste, so we definitely need that. We also have this IOU here we're not going to forget about. If it's the first time watching Christmas Savings with us, we're using the Rocks Budgets Christmas Savings book this year. It is a digital download that I actually got it last year, and this is the year that we're getting to use it. It has 12 categories. We use a 12-sided dice. We're working through the book and putting the money in here. And that's all I can think to say today. So I think we'll just get to it if it's all the same to you. All right, let me get this money kind of organized out here so that we can see the denominations that we have. Trust me, I counted it a few times. It is $345 in prop dollars. If you're new to the channel, you might be wondering, prop dollars, what is this? These are dollars that I make. They represent actual dollars that are already in a high yield savings account. So if these are $345 towards Christmas, it's already in a bucket titled Christmas Savings Challenges. It does not show up here in the video until it has already been moved over there. So definitely it does represent real money. It just helps us we don't have to worry about getting back and forth to the bank. And also when we're saving large amounts for long periods of time, it allows us to earn a little bit of interest in our high yield savings account. So I like my money to be doing its job and working for me. All right, so we have an additional $5 going in here to help Santa get his sleigh because we had that IOU last week. So we have officially taken care of that. So now we have officially $340 to play with this week. All right, let me see if I can make us a little room and that everyone can see what we're working with here. All right, so each one of the pages has a number. We start with our 12-sided dice, and it tells us which one we're going to go play in. Now, I think we've completed a few, so if we do hit one that we've already completed, that means we just get to pick which one we want to play. All right, so roll and save with Rudolph. It's super cute. We're going to use the 20-sided die. It says we're doing a D20 to roll. Okay, that's a 9. We are getting really close on this one as well. I got some new markers that I want to try to see if, oh, no, that doesn't want to show up. Let's try a different one. We'll just go the good old Sharpie route if this does, yeah, it doesn't want to show up. I love a good marker. All right, 9 it is for Rudolph. We'll go ahead and put $9. We'll find the right envelope here. Rudolph is right here. $9 going to him, and he will only have one more turn, and then he will be done. That is very exciting. Okay, number 7. Oh, same one. We just said that. Huh. All right, let's get that D20 back out. Oh, he finished off strong with a 20. With a 20. Well, there you go, Rudolph. You got it, and you are all finished. So if we hit 7 again, we will pick a different one. All right, 9 it is. I see 8 is also one that we've completed. Yes, and 9, actually. So we get to choose another one. We'll just go ahead and roll because I don't, oh, and 7. 2. I don't like making decisions some days, so. All right, 2, Gingerbread Delights. We haven't played this one in a few weeks. Where did we finish off? We were right here. So we're going to get our little bird. And we are only jumping to the ones that are not already crossed off. Get our 6-sided dice. 2, 1, 2. So that's 4. Let's go to Gingerbread Delights. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I haven't started any of my Christmas shopping, which is not abnormal for me, really. But also just went through the decorations in the house to make sure that we had working Christmas lights and all the things that we needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that is a cookie. Save an amount of your choice. How about 10? Let's just go with 10. So I did have to buy some new strings of lights. Well, it's really the pre-lit Christmas trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if y'all have this problem, but it seems like after a few years, no matter how much we pay for those pre-lit Christmas trees originally, after a few years of being stored, they end up starting to kind of mess up. All right, we're gonna stop there. I'm just going to town on this one. And let's take one back and do a 5, and we will call that good. All right. Okay, Birdie, off you go. Let's condense this down. Anyways, what was I saying? Okay, yeah, I was saying that the trees stopped working. And so you have like half a tree or big old sections of lights not working. So last year, instead of buying new trees, and because it never seems to get better, I spent way too many hours cutting off all of the broken lights and just making them regular trees. And adding regular strands of light. Man, what am I trying to say? I'm having a rough go of it this morning. And so I had to make sure this year that I had enough of those individual strands of lights to go on all the trees, since I am basically getting rid of all of the pre-lit trees. And so that is what I did this week. So I did spend a little bit on that. All right, so that's a number 4. That's an orange bulb. We haven't done one of those, but maybe, I don't think we've done an orange one at all. We haven't. Beautiful. Beautiful. But other than that, I haven't spent any money on Christmas. Oh, wait, no, that's not true. The Christmas lights on the house. We had to pay someone to put the Christmas lights up. They do that every year. I really want to go to permanent lights that are like on the eaves. I don't know if y'all have seen those. I really want to do those, but I didn't get around to it in time to make that decision this year. So I guess next year that's a possibility. I'm going to get rid of this Post-it. So we did have to pay our regular company that comes out and puts the Christmas lights on the house, and so that and the lights for the trees. So basically lights. That's what we've done a whole lot of, is getting ready for lights. I gotta have the lights. I gotta have the twinklies. It makes me happy. All right, so we're gonna do green across the top, red down. Green is 3, red is 1. That means we're scratching right here for Christmas roll and save. All right, that's just a 1. What do you say we go again? I'm talking a lot today, and I don't have a lot of faith in my ability to keep track of what I'm doing, so y'all keep me honest if you see me making a mistake. That's another 1. Let's go again. 3 and 2. How about a 2? 1 and 2. So yeah, I guess when I think about it like that, all I have spent any money on is Christmas lights of some sort, either on the house or for the tree. But that's the first start of Christmas season coming to our house. We gotta have the twinkly lights, so I'm okay with that. All right, we'll put 1 back, grab a 5 because that was a 4. Let's do 1 more. This one hasn't gotten a lot of love. All right, 1, 2, 3. and 6. So we're going down here. Another, oh, that's a 6. Woo! Alrighty, let's do a 5 and a 1, and let's see if we can condense down at all. I don't worry too much about this condensing thing because, for one, I want this to be a surprise how much we're able to save, but also these envelopes start to get a little thick. All right, we're going to number 8, which I do believe is already completed. Yep, that's Chocolatey Cuddles. So we can go to number 1 now. Number 1 is Ultimate Gift Extravaganza. We're doing a D8 for this one. There we go. We're going with $8 for this adorable little blue Ultimate Gift Extravaganza. Let's roll it one more time while we're here. Let's just do 1 for this cute little polka dotted thing. All right. Okay, next up, let's see where we're headed. We're going to number 6. All right, Let It Snow. These cute little snowflakes. Let's just scratch here. These are either 10 or 5, so we're going to probably, yeah, we're definitely going to do more than 1 for this one. Let Us Know gets 5. Let's do 1 more. Ooh, and then we'll only have 1 scratch left. Should we just go ahead and complete it? I can't help it. Let's just go ahead and complete it. And of course, it's 10. So adding a 10 actually is going to mean we can take a 20 and call Let It Snow done. So we have 6, 7, 8, and 9 all done. So that makes it easier to remember. All right, we are moving right along. We already have 9 done. We already have 6 done. Let's go to 11. Ooh, okay. Let's help Santa get to his sleigh. We have basically just decide how many of these we want to cross off. So we could do about 20 on this one to call this turn good. 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 6 is 11, plus 5 is 16, plus 3 is 19, plus 2 is 21. How about that? 21 in Santa's sleigh. 21. All right, let's see where we're going next. I love these games. They are just so much fun. All right, Festive Lights, our little cow friend. Our little cow friend here, we have to roll a d6. And a 1 is red, which I think looks very similar to the orange. But we will go ahead. I think you can tell the difference. All right, let's find our Festive Lights folder. There it is, and he's just going to get 1 today, or at least for that turn. All right, 11. So these are not drying very fast. Okay, we're back to Santa's sleigh. Dry. Okay, just have to call it good. All right, Santa's sleigh. Let's see if we can do about 20 again. We are still doing really good on money. All right, so 1 and 4 makes 5, plus 6 is 11, 2 is 13, 5 is 18, and 3 is 21. So we are able to do 21 again. Let's put it in the right envelope though, right here, 21. All right, we're moving right along, guys. It's starting. 11 again. Let's do it all again. We might wrap this one up pretty close. Okay, 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 2 is 9, plus 5 is 14, plus 1 is 15, plus 3 is 18, and 1 is 19. So let's put 1 back and grab a 20. And we will call that good for this turn. All right, going to number 4. I know what that one is. That is our color and save, and we have a lot of work to do on that one. So let's get some of this done. All right. Color by number. Let's see. If we were to do 40, that means we could do 10 squares. $40. Yeah, let's start there. Let's do 10 squares. And I'll chitty chat with you guys about my week. I've not talked much about my week this past week. It was a good week. We didn't have a bad week. It was a very busy week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That way I won't lose track of which ones I'm supposed to color while I talk. So at work, we have a lot of really big projects that are rolling out in the next 2 months, which means my team is getting ready to roll those out, facilitate, teach. We've got a lot of like training products and things that have to be completed. And then, of course, like anywhere else, we have to compete with scheduling and vacations and people wanting time off for the holidays, which I totally get. I also, having to balance that a little bit. So we were playing a lot of fun games trying to get the schedule all lined out, and for everyone to be able to do what they need to do with their families as well. Unfortunately, a good friend of mine, mother passed away this week, so it was a little bit of an emotional week in that regard. Still pretty emotional about that, but we are getting prepared to head out to that funeral next week. And I'm glad that we're able to do that this week. But yeah, that was definitely a little bit of a sad point in the week. It still is, really. And then, we got to wrap it up with Halloween, which the boys have been looking forward to. They both wore those giant inflatable. So little Finn was riding a dinosaur, and that was adorable. And he was just walking around telling everybody all about it, starting conversations, roaring at everyone in the neighborhood. It was actually quite hilarious. He is always the star of the show when we are out and about. And then my older son also was wearing one of those inflatable ones that was just much larger, and it was a dragon. So we had a dragon and a dinosaur roaming the neighborhood last night, and it was fun. And they really didn't want to trick or treat for very long. They're pretty easygoing. They're just like, yep, we kind of got it. We're good. And I'm like, that's awesome, because I'm tired too. I'm going to go ahead and color these in. I don't feel like it's cheating because it doesn't have a number in it. I just want that to kind of be solid and not be a gap. So we had a good Halloween. We actually didn't hand out candy, mostly because Dad was at work, so it was just Mom, and it was between that and trick-or-treating, and we just decided that we were going to do the trick-or-treating and call it good this year. So next year Halloween lands on a Saturday, so depending on what I end up having to do that week, we might really do it up big because I really like that. Okay, so we did $40, right? Yep, that's right. We did. Let's see. Do I have a 10 in here? Because I want to take that 50. I do. I'm going to grab a 10 and take this 50 and put it right there. Okay, so $50 in our color by number. So Halloween is over. It was just a little bit bittersweet. Okay, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are all done because I do love Halloween. But I'm also really excited for Christmas. So excited that we are getting to transition over to that. All right, it is time for the sleigh. Again, he is getting a lot of love. 6 plus 2 is 8, plus 4 is 12, plus 5 is 17, plus 1 is 18, plus 2 is 20. So $20 for sleigh. This was a good one. It's our last 20, and it looks like we only have a little bit to go. So we'll see what the dice does. Maybe we'll finish this one up too. All right, moving to number 2 is Gingerbread Delights. So we're going to get our little bird back out. We are moving right along. It's nice when you have a large amount, and we won't have that necessarily every week, so we're taking advantage. All right, so we finished down here with this guy, and let's roll a six-sided die. 1, 2, that's $2. 1 and 2. And then let's roll again. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. A cookie is $5. So we're going to put another 5. And then let's roll and see if we can get 1 and 2. That's a perfect finish. Move forward 2 spots. How about we just go boom, boom? And that makes sense to me. We'll end this round with 5. Because we are definitely getting down to the end of our money for today. Anyways. All right, number 12. What is number 12? I think that is Santa's Little Helpers. That's right. We haven't played that one yet this week, so that's exciting. Let's get back there to that envelope. Let's roll the six-sided dice to see which one we should scratch. This cute little fox. How about him? He's $5. All right, let's roll again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cute little sleeping cow or smiling cow. I'm not sure. He might not be sleeping, but he kind of does look like he might be sleeping. All right, so $5, which actually means we can take this 10. All right, let's roll one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little horsey here. Woo! Horsey is 15. Expensive, expensive. Okay, so Halloween. Yeah, so Halloween at home, we had the dinosaur and dragon wandering the neighborhood, and it was a lot of fun. At work, my entire team, really, really cute. They dressed up like our director. 1, 2, 3, 4. He always wears generally the same thing every day, which is like a white shirt, and I mean it's not anything weird or anything. It's just generally the same thing. He's kind of become known for it, and so sort of an inside joke, not really. So our entire team dressed like him, and I think it made his day. Actually, it was pretty funny. So that was fun. All right, we're going to number 2, back to Gingerbread Delights. And this is getting close to the end. Let's see. We start here with our little bird. Let's roll 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to 9. Woo! Spicy. Spicy. All right, we'll do it. I bet we can take a 1 and grab this 10. Yep. All right, let's do another roll. 1. How about save the amount of your choice? Let's do a 10. Get these dang things done. All right, so let's do one more time. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's just a 1. I will take it. Let's do one more. I'm having fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 3. All right. 1, 2, and 3. One more. I am addicted to this, apparently. 1, 2, and 3. Another cookie. Let's do 10. This one's going to be a good save. Can we finish out the board one more time? 1, 2, 3. Let's put these 2 back and take a 5. And we'd have to get a 1, and that's not going to happen, so we'll just call that good. Boop, boop. Back at the start. All right. Okay. Moving right along. We have still a little bit left to go, so let's do another roll. Okay, so that's a 9, which we have finished. 8, we finished. 3, we have not finished. This one needs a lot of work. So let's see how much we can get done on this one. Number 3, Christmas roll and save. Okay, we need our 2 green across the top, red down the side, green 2, red there, we've already done, so we'll flip it. Red, or 5 on the top, 2 on it, we'll go here. And that is gonna be just a 1. Just a 1. Let's go again. Green across the top, 2 and 4. We haven't done that one. Oh, it's a cute little corgi, just like our cute little corgis. Oh man, those dogs, they are a lot. They are a lot. We love them though. All right, 4 and 6. We haven't done that one. It's just a 2. So let's grab this 3 back and grab a 5. Let's go again. 6 across the top, 2 down. We've done that one. 6 across and 2. We'll do this one instead. And it's just a 1. Just a 1, just a 1, just a 1. All right. 4 across the top, 3 down. And that's a 3. All right. We can handle that. All right, let's do this. We need to put 7 back and grab a 10. Okay, let's go again. 2 and 5 we've already done. 5 and 2 we've already done. So let's roll again. 4 and 4 we have not done. All right, and that's just a 1. There's a lot of 1s under here, which normally we would be grateful for. All right, 25 and some change left. Let's go one more. 6 and 2 we already did. 2 and 6 we already did. All right, this is going to be the last one. 1 and 1 we have not done. What's up there? We got a 3. All right, 3 it is. Let's do 2 back and grab a 5. And then let's see, what do we have? Ooh, come back. All right. That's it. That's it for this one. Let's clean up our mess. We're definitely making some good progress on that one. All right, we need our 12-sided dice, and it says they're going to 11. Are we going to get to finish out 11? I think we might. I think we might. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, 3 and 6 is 9. 1 and 10. This is 14, and this is 16. $16. And go back here to our sleigh. Okay, we need a little bit of change. Hold, please. So I basically took a 10, got 2 5s. Okay, so $16 is going to finish out number 11 too. That's fantastic. All right, so now we are down to just $9. Let's see what it says. Let's see if it gives us something we can use. If not, we might have to go to our catch-all. Number 3, $9. Okay, we can do some more on this. We can. I think we at least can do one more. 5 and 5, which would be right here. Let's see what's under here. Would it be hilarious if it was $9? It's 4. Okay, so $4 going to the Christmas roll and save, and then we're going to take the rest and go to our catch-all because we don't like IOUs, and we accidentally got one last week. So I'm going to try to avoid that. All right, so $4 going in. That means we have a 5, and we are currently using our cute little festive lights, this one right here, as our catch-all. So we are going to do the purple. Let's see. Using a different marker here. Yeah, it's not going to work. I just remembered that the tip on this one's kind of messy. I think one of my kiddos might have got a hold of it. But that's okay, we can still use it. All right, so this will be $5 going in to finish off our full $345 towards Christmas. That was a lot of fun. So we will put that there, and then I'm going to set this aside to let it dry because it's got some wet stuff going on there. All right, and then I'm going to fast forward. Now, we have a decision here. We can start counting it, but I really kind of just want it to be a surprise. So I think what I will do is just fast forward, add the money into each section, and make it a surprise. All right, because we are very close to getting to count all of this, and I really want the total amount that we saved to be a surprise. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward and put all this stuff away. All right, we are done with Christmas savings for this week. We should look forward to probably having savings next week, and unless something comes up, it's definitely going to be at the top of our priority list for the rest of this month. So we should be able to see that binder next week, or yeah, next week is all as well. Okay, so thanks for hanging in there with me for that whole video. I hope you had fun. If you're willing, please give me a like, a comment down below. Let me know what you think, and let me know how you're doing on your Christmas savings, or maybe you're already done with all your Christmas shopping. I don't know. I just feel like I'm behind, and that's not really abnormal for me. Our next video will be minis and then tinies after that. If you're willing, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I thank you all for spending some time with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. And until the next one, I'll say hang in there. Bye.